I woke up early to go on a hike to a nearby hill. I believe this is the Han River that I can see from here. It was a pleasant hike. It was just me and a few people wanting to take care of their health. Today we will be going to Busan. We are going to take a train to Busan. I don't have any particular reason to take a train to Busan. I think the only influence that I have is because of the movie. We grabbed something to eat from the convenience store and we booked our cabs to the station. We are going to take the KTX train. I think it's a bullet train. It will take about 2 to 3 hours to reach Busan. I'm really excited for the train ride. I don't think I must have traveled in a train like that in India. So I'm excited to see the kind of trains they have here in South Korea. Clouds हैं opposite there. We have finally reached the Seoul Station. I came across this really helpful person in the station who was able to speak fluent English, and he guided me really well on where I need to go. We had to store our luggage near the entry point. Like, they had an area where we can store bigger luggages. And near the seats, we had the usual overhead area to store smaller luggages.
Day just started, so currently I'm in train and we're going to Busan. We cannot talk loud and you cannot eat in the train, so that's why I'm talking low. So this is a train to Busan. We got this train from Seoul Station, and to Seoul Station we booked a cab. So Kia had come to pick us up. We are four. Here we were not sure, how they'll keep all our luggage. So we bought. So we took a cab, and we had booked 2 cabs because we were four and we had to take our luggage as well. So surprisingly, the drivers had a very nice car, and they speak English, like specific the driver who came to pick us up. Very gentle. He was a bit old, but he was very sweet, and we had, like, ample space. The car was very nice. In fact, like, here in cab, what they have is there's a separate space kept for paying the fees. So there's a tab where we can use a credit card, forex card. There's a separate tab where you can tap with the public transport card. You can also pay in cash, so it's quite good, like, so very professional. And now we are heading to Busan. We'll check into our hotel. Our hotel is a studio apartment, and we'll see once we reach there.
So, last night at around 3 a.m., my wife was getting a very bad headache. I had to give her some head massage. After I gave her the head massage, she slept off, but I could not sleep. And it was 5 a.m. now, and so I decided to, just go for a walk. I found that there is a small hill nearby. It was just a 15 minutes hike uphill, and I decided to go there. I grabbed an Americano from the vending machine. Their hotel lobby has all these vending machines and very, like I mentioned earlier, a very brilliant convenience store which has everything. The convenience store was closed, but the vending machine was working, so I got myself an Americano and I grabbed it and headed out. The sun just had just risen, and there was pretty much nobody on the road. I found a shop that contained so many washing machines to wash clothes, like the ones you watch in movies. You put a coin in, and then you'll wash your clothes. So that was the first for me. And even though it's early in the morning and there were literally not even a single vehicle on the road, the traffic signals were still functioning, and people were waiting for the signal to turn green just to cross the road. That is some really good discipline they have out here. I am always so conscious that I'm not breaking any rules, because you know we don't have so many rules back in our country, right? I mean, we do have, but it's a bit lenient, I would say, or it's yeah, I would say the rules are not followed as diligently as it is out here. So I headed up to the little hill, and I found that there's a small trail going up, and there are like trees around it. It was kind of dark, and I was alone, so I kind of got scared. I was wondering what if there's a bear or snakes. Like, it's a very dense forest area, so there could be all kinds of creatures. So I did a quick Google search to see if it's safe or not. I didn't find anything alarming, but I waited for a bit. I wanted to see somebody to, go in first, and I'll follow that person. Then I found this man, maybe in his 40s or 50s. He had a golf club in his hand, and he was holding a golf club with both his hands behind his back. A very, I would say, a very military like position, and he just walked in to the trail. So I just followed him. That gave me some courage, and And as I went in, I found so many more people. Mostly people in their age of 40s or 50s or maybe even 60s. They were just going for their morning hike. Trying to be fit, which is great. Which is something interesting because we have been going to multiple places in Seoul, and everywhere we are just there's just couples, young couples everywhere. It was so difficult to find somebody a little bit aged, but in this hike there were no young couple. They were all aged people, just taking care of their fitness. So it's a small hike, but yeah, I did get a bit tired when I reached the top. When I reached the top, they had this good view of the Han River. I think it's called the Han River, right? Yeah, they had a good view of the Han River. Yeah, so they had this beautiful view of the Han River. They even had this, huge binoculars, which you can use to see far off locations. And I just took some pictures and some videos, and there was this buzzing sound coming, from somewhere. And what I found was there was this expressway, and there were all these vehicles, going probably at 100 kilometers per hour, and their tire against the road was making this buzzing like sound in the morning, probably around 5:30, 6 a.m. Are you tired? So yeah, so I took some shots and I decided to head back because I thought I should get some more sleep because we are heading to Busan, right, by train today. So I head back to my room, and immediately I was concerned that how am I going to get in because my wife is sleeping and she is a very deep sleeper. So I rang the bell, she didn't open up, obviously. So what I did was I called her too. And then, she picked up my phone in her very drowsy, cute voice. And I asked her to open the door, and she opened it for me. And yeah, I slept for like 2 hours maybe. I woke up by 9:30. I tried to wake up my wife, but yeah, that whole process takes 30 minutes, just to wake her up. But yeah, finally we all got ready, and yeah, we head down, and we grabbed some sandwich. And they have so many things to eat in that convenience. They have sandwiches. They have like different meat options, different meal options, all packaged. So many ramen and noodle options. So we just grabbed some sandwich. I don't know what sandwich it is. It just looked good. It had like this really thick filling. It looked like a big filling of omelette and some meat. I don't know what meat it is. I just ate it. Um, and then we booked our cab and we went to the Seoul Station. And station is very neat. Uh, Everything is very neat in Seoul, and it is literally like how the airport is in India. It is so clean, and the best part is that all the platforms are like parallel. I mean, platforms are always parallel to each other, but they're all on the same line, so that if I have to go to any platform, it is like I don't have to walk too far away. I just to go to the platform where I need to go. It is like everything is like at the same distance. So that's really really convenient. And this is the KTX train which we took. It has nice spacious seats, a lot of leg room, and yeah, we are excited to see Busan today. And we booked this two flats in Busan. I think they're going to provide us the password for it. And like you must have seen in K dramas, you enter the password and you enter the room. It's going to be that kind of experience. So that itself has gotten all of us really excited. I know it's silly, but you know, K-drama fans. So, yeah. They were making announcements in English and even Japanese, I believe. So we were just spending our time snacking a bit, talking. Yeah, this is where we stored our larger luggages. I kept checking on it because I didn't want it to get stolen, right? I had in fact even bought a chain all the way from India, so I will, lock up all the luggages. But then, the people here are so mindful and they seem so trustworthy. It feels like people wouldn't steal stuff here, So I kind of felt awkward, to use the chain to tie those luggages. So instead, I was just, checking on it from time to time, just to be on the safe side. So we have finally reached Busan, and we had this really nice view, very wide and open view. We could see this little hill in the distance, and there was like this bridge. So it was quite a welcoming view. My wife was hungry, so she bought some bread from this bakery she really likes. I cannot remember that now. It was delicious. Everything is delicious in South Korea. We are going to grab a cab to our hotel. I would say our apartment. It's not exactly a hotel. So we have received our apartment's passcode, and we will enter the passcode and we will be able to enter our apartment. Busan is also so clean. It felt very similar to Seoul. I didn't see any difference at all. The only difference, the main and most important difference, is that Busan has beautiful beaches. So I was very excited to explore the beaches of Busan. We finally reached our apartment. It's a studio apartment, and I have never seen such a well-designed studio apartment. This apartment is probably half the size of my bedroom back home, but it is so well equipped. It has so many storage areas. It has a washing machine. It's so well thought. I would say people in South Korea, they are very intelligent people. Everything they do is so well thought. It just shows everywhere. I mean, this is at least what I have observed. When something is well thought, it just works so well. We decided to take a cab to this street food area. We were hungry, so we wanted to eat something. This area was along this canal, and there were so many people walking and jogging. It felt like they are so health conscious. Even late in the night, people are cycling or jogging, in parks and in these canal like areas where they have constructed footpaths and tracks. It's great. It's good to see people taking care of their health. We tried to find some good restaurants to eat. We were trying to try one of those barbecues, but then it turned out that you need a lot more people to do those barbecues, and we didn't have a big gang, especially because half of us do not even eat non-vegetarian, so I had to settle for something else. So me and my wife, we found this nice cafe. It's not a cafe, it's a restaurant where they was serving some nice Korean food, and it was lovely. They had this bowl of rice with seaweed, wafers, and vegetables and other stuff. My wife had to mix it up, and it tasted so good. And this style of eating where you use a lettuce leaf and then you stuff it with all these other ingredients. This is what I discovered when I went to my favorite restaurant, also a South Korean restaurant back at home. And ever since that, I fell in love with South Korean cuisine, which is why I love South Korean food so much. We had ordered this, and we also ordered like a hot pot. It had meat, tofu, and some veggies. I think this hot pot would have been enough for at least 4 people, but since it was just the 2 of us, we had to manage. And it was quite delicious. I made sure I at least ate all the meat. We then decided to check out Gwangalli Beach. And it was a beautiful, welcoming sight. It got me excited to see the beaches next day in the morning. I really like how the lights are reflecting on the water. And we came across this cute little dog in the beach. And this is another observation that I had in South Korea. All the dogs that I've seen here, they all look like this. They all look cute and they're all like small in size. I have not seen a single big dog, like a Labrador or a German Shepherd in South Korea. Everybody loves these cute little dogs in South Korea. I think cuteness is the main theme for all things in South Korea. So the owner of this dog was trying to play fetch with the dog, and the dog was doing good. Since it was so cute, I kept filming it, and I felt like whenever I tried to film in South Korea, people were quite mindful to not interfere with me. Like, for example, even this the owner of this dog, when he saw me filming, I felt like he tried to make the dog play more, so I can get a good shot. It's just things like this, it makes me feel that people are so mindful around here. Like, even the other day when I was filming in Gyeongbokgung Palace, I had to capture a big frame with my camera, and I was standing pretty far away from my subject, but still nobody interfered in my frame. It was so nice. So another cute little dog has come, and this is what I was just saying exactly. In South Korea, people love cute little dogs. I think this new dog is even more cuter than the previous one. Looking at these dogs, it reminds me of those Instagram reels where they have these cute little dogs, and it's like receiving this really aromatic massage and cleaning treatment. We decided to waste even more money in crane games. My wife had some change, so she decided to waste it in these games. It would have been nice to win something after trying so hard. But these games are so unfair. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. They had so many cute toys in it, and we could not win even one. So my wife got hungry and we decided to grab something in this lovely cafe. They had like a self-help kiosk where we can go and make a order. I think it's a very common thing here in South Korea. You could basically order anything without having any human interaction. I find that quite convenient. That's all for today, and we will explore more tomorrow.